Today we are talking about Jenga and 3 ways to use Jenga in therapy. The first, I know we all pretty much use Jenga the normal way, and sometimes it gets hard because when I play Jenga, we tend to knock it down a lot in therapy, and with 30 minutes, and sometimes not even 30 minutes because it takes kids forever to walk down the hallway. After they knock it down, it takes forever to knock it back, to stack it back up, and it drives me nuts because it's like, hurry up, we gotta get therapy done. So these are other ways that you can use it that make therapy continue and not have to restack it all the time. So the first way I use it is a barrier game, just like any other barrier game you use. I use file folders, and I give the students, either they team up or they just do it individually, and I give each student about 10 at most because it gets a little hard, and they build a building with it, and they have their barrier, and then they have to explain to the other group how to build it, how to make their own, and see if they can make the same one. So just like you would any normal barrier game, but with the Jenga blocks instead. It's really good for describing and following directions and any basic concepts. The other way that I use it is just as a motivation tool. So I have students complete a task, and when they complete a task, they get a Jenga block, and they get to build with it. I use them just like I used Legos. So if you didn't see my Lego one, go back to my videos and watch the Lego one. I will put stickers on these, and like stickers of pictures of different things, and they have to describe it as they get it, or they have to put it in a category, etc. So definitely watch the Lego one if you haven't watched that one. So again, they're just motivating tools. The last way I use it, my favorite way, is we play normal Jenga just like we would, and then when it falls down, instead of taking forever to build it back up, what I do is I give each student a certain amount. So I divide all the Jenga blocks up. With 3 students, it's about 17 blocks per person, and we do like a quick round robin, and whoever gets rid of the Jenga blocks first wins, and as they get rid of them, they're stacking it back up. So we're continuing therapy without stopping to have to rebuild the Jenga stack. It's great for describing and categories and articulation. So everybody gets 17 or about 17 blocks, and I will say, okay, animals, and we'll go around the circle, and they have to each name one animal. So dog, cat, mouse, and then if they don't know it, they say skip, and it's very fast, and if they say one and they're correct, they get to put a Jenga block on the stack. So they're stacking it up, and it takes about 3 minutes to do, just to stack them back up, and they love it because whoever gets rid of their Jenga blocks first wins. And I also use it for describing, so I'll say, okay, table, and they have to go around and describe using descriptive words, and if they use a correct descriptive word, they put the Jenga block on the stack, so they're stacking it back up. And again, whoever gets rid of them the fastest wins, or the most wins. And articulation, same thing. If they say it correctly, they get to put one of their Jenga blocks on. I usually will do 2 times around the circle, and then I'll change the topic, or I'll change the animal, and they just really love it. It takes a couple minutes, they stack it back up, and we're continuing therapy throughout the whole thing instead of stopping to stack up the tower.